Hi, this is my first longer video, but I really wanted to talk about them because burning cheese is one of my favorite chips and they've been plaguing my brain for a very long time now. I don't cover everything like the costumes, but I hope you learn to enjoy and understand burning cheese. Anywho's, I'm first going to talk about them as individuals to understand their background and hopefully dispel whatever misconceptions you have about them. Starting off with Burning Spice Cookie. Called the Herald of Change, he's the original owner of the Soul Gem of History, tasked with ensuring civilizations develop properly. But history grew boring to him. It was just a cycle of birth and death, over and over again. He felt like things were meant to change. Heroes that would have ideas and could make a difference, but even they were swept up and forgotten. He gave up on creation because destruction was the only thing that made him feel emotions. Contrary to popular belief, he isn't just some bored, stupid brute. He's depressed from watching history endlessly repeat. He's also very smart, seeing as he can speak eloquently and is smart at battle strategy. He also manipulated the spice culture to worship strength and destruction so that they would fight more, causing them to crumble and turn into the spice powder, which acts as a drug to make them more violent. Golden Cheese Cookie, on the other hand, was not born with a soul gem, but got it from her own greed. She uses greed as a positive word, describing her immense desire to get things and protect and care for those things. She founded the Golden Cheese Kingdom as their queen / self-proclaimed goddess to share her immense wealth with her subjects, who she deems her most precious treasures. During the Dark Flower War, her kingdom is basically nuked and they all turn to sand. She uses her power to hook her subjects into a virtual world so that she can pretend they're still alive and hides away out of despair and regret. And when Ginger Brave comes asking for help for the upcoming battle with Dark Enchantress Cookie, she rejects because she's scared of abandoning her subjects or cities. But after the events of episode 18, she starts to grow as a character and agrees to help Ginger Brave and shut off the virtual realm until she can fix their bodies. Now we can go over the events of episode 5 and 6, with a focus on their relationships. As soon as Burning Spice Cookie escapes from the tree and gets his body, he uses his spice swarm to kidnap Golden Cheese Cookie. He thinks a fight with the one who had half his power would be really exciting. After Golden Cheese Cookie and Smoked Cheese Cookie fight Nutmeg Tiger Cookie, Burning Spice Cookie is impressed with their skill rather than being concerned for his general. Then they fight one-on-one, and Golden Cheese Cookie only loses because she's protecting a Kulfi. This disappoints Burning Spice Cookie because the goal of the fight wasn't for him to kill her, but to have an exciting fight and test her strength. It's similar to how Shadow Milk Cookie forces Pure Vanilla Cookie to go into the River of Deceit, which would drown Pure Vanilla Cookie, but he's not trying to kill him, but test his Soul Gem's stability. After defeating her, Burning Spice Cookie rips her wings off and puts her in jail. It's one of the most talked about moments from these chapters, but people act like Burning Spice Cookie just wanted to kill her and eat her wings. If he wanted to simply kill her, he would have done it then and there, but took her wings off instead for a few reasons. Firstly, Golden Cheese Cookie's wings are very elegant and one of the things that are most unique to her, so he wants to destroy that especially refined thing. Secondly, he wants to trap her and raise the stakes of the fight. If she was completely intact, she might just be wanting to escape or not fight Burning Spice Cookie as hard as she does when she's damaged and without her soul gem. Also, losing her wings is a parallel to how he lost his arms during corruption. When Golden Cheese Cookie is in jail, Burning Spice Cookie has the perfect opportunity to merge the two soul gems, but he doesn't because he wants Golden Cheese Cookie to have enough power to challenge him. When she escapes, he's really pleased that she's playing his game. Destroying any other cookie would be a wipeout, quickly forgotten by history, but he draws out the fight with Golden Cheese Cookie so he can take time to admire and talk to her. He gives her that second chance to pursue him more. He considers their fight a game of hide and seek, a dance, something to be relished. He just spends half the hunt giggling over her. Fighting is how he gives himself to her and how she gives himself to him. Burning Spice Cookie is the perfect cookie for Golden Cheese Cookie to face. He keeps dangling threats to destroy everything all over again, and is her chance to face what could happen and prove herself instead of hiding away like last time. Likewise, Golden Cheese Cookie is perfect for Burning Spice Cookie. She led a kingdom that was destroyed, but instead of giving up like he did, she keeps fighting for her kingdom. They are both into fighting their perfect rival. They keep reminding the other of who they're fighting against, not to convert them to the other side, but to hype them up to fight harder. It's also like a form of flirting. Golden Cheese Cookie never gives up or begs for mercy. She insults Burning Spice for his failings, and grows more confident because she learns that she can't give up what she loves like Burning Spice Cookie has. We also get to see Burning Spice Cookie's feeling like a failure. He calls his subjects trash, and he calls his temple, an extension of himself, a decrepit ruin from his lack of care. He wants Golden Cheese Cookie to destroy his temple, thus killing him. Because Golden Cheese Cookie is everything he couldn't be. Someone able to make a change without forsaking everything. She makes abundance seem fun. Because of her, Burning Spice Cookie realized that he had to get his soul gem back. The threat of losing everything makes Golden Cheese Cookie awaken, which Burning Spice Cookie thoroughly enjoys. He continued laughing and being all excited, revealing that by getting his soul gem back, he didn't want to recombine their powers, but he wants her. Golden Cheese Cookie is his light, his radiance, his sun, his queen, his goddess, the beauty in his world. And Golden Cheese Cookie pities Burning Spice Cookie for being unable to see this beauty and value in anything else. The spice cultures, the temple, himself. She wants him to never forget her or the time they spent together. Being with her other half, the only one who can understand the full weight of change, helps him start to accept and embrace its meanings. Based on the kingdom interaction, he kind of takes her advice as well. In their interactions, Golden Cheese Cookie tells Burning Spice Cookie that he's going to be written in her history books. She won't let him be forgotten because she sees how valuable he is to her life. She doesn't view her time with him as something to be ashamed of, but how she gained knowledge about herself and the world around her. The battle interactions are just them teasing each other. He calls their fighting play, and in the other interaction, she threatens to take all of change, making him threaten back that he's gonna shatter her dreams. Burning Spice Cookie used to see strength as the most important part of looking for someone to spend time with, but now he looks for cookies like Golden Cheese. In Guardian of the Rift, he asks Holly Berry Cookie and Dark Cacao Cookie if they'll entertain him like her. And when he sees Eternal Sugar Cookie in their kingdom interaction, he thinks of Golden Cheese Cookie because they both have wings. He walks up to Eternal Sugar Cookie, obsession personified, and brings up his other half before she does. Similarly, in the Choco update, he complains about Eternal Sugar Cookie saying all her other half stories, and then she points out that he's also obsessed with Golden Cheese Cookie. That's pretty much up to date on their current non-AU stuff. It really shows how much they took what they learned to heart. On their own, ironically, they both hate change. Golden Cheese Cookie couldn't bear the destruction of her kingdom, and Burning Spice Cookie couldn't bear the monotony of the cycle, but change is inevitable and necessary. Destruction allows for renewal and allows things to reach new heights, like how Golden Cheese Cookie could only get cooler wings after losing her original pair. She learns to value and embrace destruction and Burning Spice Cookie as a means of protecting what she loves, confident in facing threats instead of hiding. But what values is there in destroying a thing if it had no value in the first place? Burning Spice Cookie also learns from his time with Golden Cheese Cookie as he starts taking interest in things beyond power. He now looks for things similar to Golden Cheese Cookie to entertain him. Because he has a massive crush on her.
Okay, bye. See you later. Also, it's totally fine if you don't ship Burning Cheese at this point. Just understand why people do and just be respectful, please.